3, 2.
Yeah, that's funny.
What's up, guys? Welcome back to another Agushto podcast. Is it recording?
It's recording,
thank
brother.
God it's recording.
What's
We've
up,
been
what's
recording episodes with no audio.
No,
thanks to
actually,
Jason.
clips. Not episodes, clips.
Clips. Still.
It's because, guys, we're grinding. We record so much stuff every single day. We edit 8 hours
up, bro. We don't
Just
edit
kidding,
every
guys.
day.
But
Lazy
welcome
as
back.
fuck.
Welcome back.
But guys, we're back. It feels good to be back. This is just an episode where it's just us. These past episodes that you guys have been watching, we recorded a while back. They're finally coming out. We recorded the podcast with PESO PLUMA. We recorded that shit, guys. And I know everyone's wondering, why hasn't it dropped? I'm going to explain it super quick. It has to get reviewed. That's normal. These artists, they have their team of publicists. This isn't our first rodeo. Usually we record with an artist. The publicist says, hey, send it to me. They review it, approve this, approve that. It's normal. It's part of the music industry.
I think it is. And I think another side to this is that these artists do look out for themselves on how they're portrayed online and what people are saying about them. And I feel like I don't blame them. There's a lot of channels or articles that will try to defame the character. I think it happened to Yaritza, which is super unfortunate.
You think it happened to her?
It happened to her. It's super unfortunate, but at the end of the day, like, people are going to do whatever they want to do to get content and like clip up shit, but that wasn't the case. Their team was very, very safe, and
they're playing it safe.
They're playing it extra safe. But
anyone will twist anything from PESO PLUMA, guys.
Yeah, but I feel like PESO PLUMA does deserve the success he's having. He's a real cool person. We locked in. That my boy.
Oh, the glaze. No, but yeah, guys, that's what publicists are for. To protect the artist. And a lot of people are asking, why did Bobby's drop first? She recorded after us, and we don't know the real reason, but I think it's because, Bobby, whatever Bobby asked didn't need to get reviewed. Bobby wasn't going to go and be like, hey, Peso, like, why didn't El Compes drop? Why didn't
¿Dónde está un Dior?
drop? She asked, like, what is corridos? I like that word. So, like, you don't have to review that, I feel like it's safe.
Yeah, and I think her content is more for fun, a little less informative, goofy, versus us. We like to be informative and actually talk about what has happened throughout the artist's career, because I think they always have something cool to say, some interesting fact. But I think the podcast went well. What do you guys think, though?
I think it was, I think that's the reason that it's getting reviewed so much. Some stuff had to get cut off. I don't know if I'm allowed to say that. We'll cut that off too if I need to, but
we're like,
yeah, it's because people on the internet, people on TikTok always try to get those clips, try to get those views, and they like to twist the truth. They like to, they say, I don't like this, and they'll write some crazy ass title, like.
And then people
JLP said, I hate Mexicans, and like people believe it, like it's wild stuff like that.
Yeah, I feel like people take something out of nothing. And something that I also wanted to mention is that Bobby does have a bigger channel. She does have more leverage. She was able to get Drake, Tyga, and all these iconic artists, which I think is going to do good for PESO. But I think eventually, as we grow on, we'll have more leverage. Our subscriber count will go on, and I think we're going to get more freedom to do more stuff like that, right?
Yeah, we keep growing. But yeah, guys, PESO PLUMA's team flew us out to Texas. We went to 2 shows, and then the day after, they flew us out to Miami for 3 days. 3 or 2 days?
I think it was 3.
So
we
that
went from
crazy,
like a Thursday
experience.
to Thursday.
Yeah.
No. Tuesday to Thursday. Something like that. It was 5 days total.
Yeah, we were out for the week. Honestly, it was sick. I did not expect that. And I feel like that's the cool thing about what we do.
How long did you guys think we were going to get to record with him?
No cap, I thought an hour.
We did record for about an hour.
Yeah.
Look. We recorded for about 50 minutes.
55-ish minutes. 54. Ahí cuando salga, ahí ven. No va a decir nada, eh?
Yeah, guys, I feel like it's so crazy how much people are waiting for this podcast. I think it's a huge moment for us and huge moment for Música Mexicana. It feels good to be one of the first Mexican-American podcasts in the United States to get him, correct?
Yeah.
Correct.
And we owe it to you guys, so I hope you guys enjoy it.
I hope that you guys like the outcome. I hope that you guys are satisfied with the questions and the answers. And hopefully it leaves the door open for a part 2, a second one in the future. And I think that would be the goal for me.
So yeah, guys, I want to give a huge shout out to Peso Pluma's team and Peso for everything they did for us when we went to Texas and Miami.
Definitely.
They treated us very well. You guys were amazing. Thank you for the opportunity. And then also, I remember the day that we shot with Peso Pluma. He invited us to
His
the
music video.
Los Cuadros. You know, that shit already dropped, so you guys can see how far back we recorded it. And the song finally dropped. And then Tito announces his album, Incómodo.
And we also did get the opportunity to record with Tito, pero no se pudo because, you know, lack of time. I feel like that was more on our end, but it will happen.
Because we were running around everywhere, so.
Yeah, we were getting content. Stay pendiente for the vlog as well, which is in for review. Like we said, everything gets reviewed in, you know, these circumstances.
Damn, Los Cuadros finally dropped. Damn, Incómodo. I think that's going to be the album of the year. And the dog agrees with me.
Incómodo. So Incómodo, it has 21 songs. So this podcast drops tomorrow. I think the album drops the day after or 2 days.
Yeah, it was coming out the 25th?
I don't know. But it has 21 songs, features like Natanael Cano, Luis R., Junior H., Neton Vega, Los Reyes de la Sierra, Grupo Frontera, Gabito, Slavón. I was shocked that Slavón's on there.
Yeah.
Peso, Chino Pacas, and Armenta.
Armenta's cool. I think they were able to figure something out, you know, because I feel like they're both writers at heart, first and foremost.
Armenta, we had him on the podcast, and he wrote Bebe.
Look at that's crazy.
La pista.
Dache la pizza.
Pizza.
He's one of the composers for Stream Up.
Yeah, and honestly,
he has good songs, like that he sings on his own, you know?
Yeah, he does. That's the song that goes, Eres una puto locura. Anyway, guys, go check out his music. This shit's fire. But it's kind of crazy. I was checking the credits of Pero No Te Enamores, and Armenta has a lot of writing credits.
He wrote a lot?
That, yeah, which is impressive. So does Diego Milan.
Yeah, I saw TikTok que dice, ya pagó el BMI, and like they're eating some steak and shit.
Yeah, those are the big dogs.
Yeah, 6 months later, 8 months later, ya se hubiera muerto uno de hambre.
Yeah, but, you know, kind of going back to Tito, what do you guys think about his career and how it has escalated?
I think he must be living like a fairy tale. I think this is what every artist wish would happen to them.
Yeah.
Because he hopped on to stardom a year ago?
Mm-hmm.
Damn, but also I think that like at first, Peso Pluma would be like, oh yeah, like he wouldn't mention him too much.
Mm-hmm.
And then like once Tito started doing his own interviews and he was like, well, you know, I wrote PRC, you know, I wrote Ameje. Then Peso had to be like, oh, you know, like.
Yeah.
That's what I think. That's what I feel.
No, definitely. Especially, I think since they're cousins, I think it's important that they have a good relationship. I think at the beginning of their career, they bounced off each other. You know, Peso did mention in the podcast that, you know, him and Tito would sit down and write these songs that are ultra hits now. So for him to come as a writer.
Oh, and they would write it about themselves too.
Oh, yeah.
He was saying how it was like Tito con las Valenciagas. Yeah. And then Peso had like Louis Vuitton.
Mm-hmm.
And then he's like, yo ando silver leve.
Yeah.
So that was about them. That was sick.
Yeah, so but props to like Tito, because I feel like to come from a writer to an artist is a big step, because, you know, you're kind of behind the scenes as a writer, and now you're like at the forefront, you know?
Yeah, no, I feel like he didn't even come from writer. I think it was just like kind of out of necessity. I think that Peso just like started to blow up and he needed help.
Mm-hmm.
And then his cousin was like, hey, pues fuck, let's try. And there they go.
And then I feel like when Tito first started, a lot of people compared him to Luis R. Conriquez. Do you guys think right now Tito he already surpassed Luis R?
Damn, I don't know.
We have to look at the numbers.
I think Luis R has a lot of iconic corridos, and I think he holds that throne of los corridos bélicos, no?
I think so.
Mm-hmm.
I think so. But I also think I remember when Peso started to blow up that Luis R would be around Tito a lot.
Mm-hmm.
I remember that he had a concert.
Oh, yeah.
No me acuerdo dónde fue.
In
Maybe
Ontario.
it was Crypto or Ontario. Either one of those
You
arenas.
took a picture with him with his
There you go.
G-Wagon.
There you go. Like Tito no era like la gran cosa back then, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And I remember that he didn't. I don't remember if he went up on stage with him. I think he was just like, you know, took him around with him, and then the after party was al Malecón. Y ahí fue donde subió y cantó. You remember there's a few TikToks like where he looks so nervous, like he looks so shy.
Mm-hmm.
Like, but it might have been like the first or second time he ever grabbed the microphone in front of people.
Yeah.
So I think that was really smart of Luis R to go with him, you know, to bring him on board. I'm pretty sure they helped him write a lot of songs. And also I think that, like, como que se le pegó. The mannerism, you know, is what people talk a lot about, you know, like the head movement, like the hand thing. Like, Luis R didn't do that before Tito.
Yeah.
Know?
And I feel like something that I noticed about Tito is that not only is he good at making music, but he's good at making content. Like, you see a lot of memes about him. Like,
he goes live a lot.
Estamos en la feria, ando bien jodido. Like, I feel like that's genius.
He's like
marketing.
a Nata, no?
Yeah,
Online?
like it happens a lot with Nata. You know, there's other artists out there that you see no content about them. For example, Junior H, but you know, he still managed to be a big artist. So I think that's just a plus.
You don't even see that from Peso himself.
Yeah, I feel like back then, but not anymore.
Who are the artists that are best at making content? Like, we know JOP's.
Okay, Nata, Tito, obviously JOP.
Yeah, but I think in that aspect, Tito is like the king of it.
Mm-hmm.
I think, and also that we've got a chance to talk to him and meet him. Like, he's like that. Like, it's not like he flips the switch.
Oh, yeah.
I feel like some of us sometimes, flip the switch for the camera, but well, no.
And let the people know
yes.
what he told you over there in
Oh, yeah.
Cadence.
So I was like, hey. No, I saw him and I was like, hey, like, eso de que ando bien gastado, préstame una feria. It's 'cause I told him, oh, there you go. I told him, let's make a TikTok. And I was like, ando bien gastado, préstame una feria, Tito. And I was like, hey, you give me $1 or something like that. Like, I'll give you the $1, Like, I wasn't trying to get like $1 out of him either. And he's like, no te doy. So, ¿por qué? Porque soy bien codo.
That was
Like,
funny.
he was like, since he was young, he was always cold, huh?
Yeah. And I was like,
Esa
fuck,
por
like,
qué,
why? He's like, porque soy bien codo.
Yeah.
And I feel like normal person wouldn't say that, but I think just he has that charisma, and I think more than ever you have to be like a well-rounded guy to make it.
Oh, also, you know how Los Cuadros is his song,
Mm-hmm.
but Kane
I didn't even know, champ.
Rodriguez dropped it before him.
Yeah.
I didn't even know that was like a cardinal sin until you guys told me.
Fucking nerd, Cardinal Sin Law.
Cardinal
Gee.
Sin Law.
Come on.
Okay, y'all
English,
know
bro.
what I'm talking about. No, but you guys said it was like the worst thing ever.
What was the worst thing ever?
That Kane dropped it before Tito.
It's because
Explain that to me.
I
Explain
think-
that to us.
I think the situation there
Okay,
is-
let me just
Okay,
say,
can you like
I
explain
forgot to say,
what's the situation?
they took down Kane's version of the song Los Cuadros.
Okay.
And I said, I understand why that happened, because the song wasn't released.
Yeah, and I feel like that's where there's an issue when an artist, for example, Tito, he took out a preview,
Yeah.
and then Kane decides to make a studio version and put it on Apple Music on a song that's not released yet. I think that's bad. That looks bad, in my
Why?
opinion. Because it's not your song. Let's just say you previewed some T-shirts,
Something.
and then some other guy knew it was gonna blow up, and he went to go do it, and you look at him like, what the fuck? Like, he stole my idea.
Yeah, stomp on his neck.
Exactly. So I feel like that's what's wrong about this situation.
I would be like, it's okay,
Yeah,
it's okay. I understand why.
That little happened to Angel. Remember when he had a logo?
Oh, yeah.
He's like, looks fire, bro.
Angel's a nice guy, but I
That
feel
guy
like,
try. Okay, I
would
get
you
you.
agree with me though?
Yeah, I mean, you just have to put yourself in Tito's shoes to like understand.
Damn, but did you guys know that was the case when he came on the podcast?
Yeah.
I feel like that just
I didn't know.
Yeah,
I didn't
but-
know what was going on.
no, like it didn't click till after.
But it's
When
not.
Tito announced it, that's when I was like, oh shit, you know what, like,
But it's not
Damn,
like-
low-key, I knew the song wasn't out, but I didn't. It couldn't cross my mind that it was gonna be bad. But I
Yeah,
was like,
but-
oh, like this shit works so good for him. Yeah, I'd
Yeah.
take it out too.
Kane's
You know.
version is sick though. Kane's version is sick.
a lot of people like Kane's version.
Damn, but I could also Tito's
Actually, a lot
side
of people
because
like it better.
that's what I was gonna
Yeah.
say because. Like, people got to hear Kane's version first, like, in its entirety. People get accustomed to that. People like that one. And then Tito comes out with his original vision for the song. And they're like, no, I see no era. Like, what the fuck you mean? Like, I made this shit out of my brain. Like, how can you tell me that's not the right way?
Yeah.
You get me? So I think that's donde se perjudicó Tito.
Yeah, I was checking on Spotify, and I saw it wasn't there. So I texted Kane. I was like, hey, did they remove your
Pinche
song?
chismoso.
Hey, I'm trying to get back onto this shit, bro.
Okay.
Nah.
So you texted
Everyone
him?
trying to silence us. That shit's annoying as fuck. No more.
We're done being silenced, guys.
I doubt it.
I think
not
we're just
yet.
gonna
No, trust. Like,
Zero filter. I feel like back then we were a little bit more savage. We wouldn't care.
we got
'Cause, like,
too,
we-
we got to
Because like we were coming up.
No,
and
remember how you would say, like, the thing about chiquis?
Oh.
Ah!
I've said some pretty out of pocket
No,
shit.
but like I feel like we got like too much like in the industry. Like, I don't know.
Damn, I
I
think we
didn't like
need to stop being friends with these artists.
No, yeah. That, I feel like
Because
that's
then
the thing.
I'm like, oh damn, what if I say this about Peso, like, que ya no me va a invitar a su show?
Yeah, but I remember in the beginning I was like, hey, like let's not get too like friendly with everyone, because
Yeah, andamos. Ay.
Oh my God.
Fuck.
your label is the best fastest growing label.
No, but that's true. That's true. That's true.
That's true, right?
Yeah.
No, we're just talking about like
Just like
the main thing is that like you like they're your boys, you know, like. Okay, they're not my boys either. Tampoco.
But yes, because we go to
But
events.
I like there's that relationship.
Okay, we go to events where we have to capture content, or we want to capture content for you guys, and then we know we're gonna run into them, you know. But at the end of the day, I feel like we need to look at this as a business, because it is a business, and then our content is our business, our priority. So I think we need to step back away from like people's feelings, you know.
yeah.
Or what would you guys say?
No, it is that. I feel like we just get like too. We just need to distance ourselves back.
Yeah, because I
we
mean,
knew that since the beginning. Because remember, I used to be like, hey, like let's not like
Yeah.
be
Like-
too friendly.
Well, yeah, pero cuando te habla whatever artist it is, and they're like, hey, pull up, champ, like this
Yeah.
and that. It's hard to say no. You know, any normal person would be like,
and
well, you know, go for it a little bit.
and another, like, it feels cool, you know, the fact that they
That they know you exist.
like they respect your content too. But I feel like we need to take it back to the roots and realize we're here because of the work that we did like a few years ago, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah. We got to go back to, hey, Pesos tickets are about to go on sale. Let's go on Ticketmaster. What's the best ticket we could get for $230? I think that's what it was. Not $240. I think we paid
Yeah.
when we went to go see him at Ontario. And now, hey, what's up, my boy?
There you
Can you
go.
send me 8 tickets, champ? Thanks. Thanks. Hey, pa, but like, where's the? I need credentials too.
Backstage.
Is it open bar and catering or no? Or ya comer comido? Fuck. We're not like that. We're not like that. Okay, but
No, we're not.
I'm
Guys,
just
I just want to
exaggerating.
make it clear. Most of the time we get invited,
No, see, no,
and
like
then most of the time we get hired. That's one thing people don't understand.
half and half.
Because people like they on TikTok they'll be like, oh, groupies and shit like that. I was like, motherfucker, like we're getting paid to be here, you know?
Yeah, I feel like a lot of people don't understand that, and it's not like we're gonna go like
And also too,
make a highlight. We got
we're-
paid to be here. Yeah,
we're
you
quiet
can't
about
come.
everything.
Yeah.
Everything everyone tells us. So I think we're gonna be more vocal, like be more straight up. Like if you,
Yeah, como a veces da ganas to fucking get in the comment section, like tirarle la madre, you know?
Yeah, that's true.
yeah, 'cause
I
posted
felt
a
like that
video-
recently.
I posted a video of when Peso's gonna drop his episode or some shit like that, and I was replying to people in the comments like,
It felt good.
But then
Felt good,
I took that shit down.
Yeah.
Le dio miedo.
But anyway, guys, we get invited to these places because of you guys.
Yeah.
And we get the content for you guys. At the end of the day, it's a job, it's a business, because you guys managed to support us enough where we could keep doing this.
Yeah. And I think just to make that point, you know, like sometimes Peso would text us like, oh, you know, like I just finished watching the podcast. You get me? So it's like that level of, I don't know, you know, like they know what's going on too.
Yeah.
Oh, then also too,
Oh,
I think I want to clarify like the whole JOP skits and stuff like that. Like they like it, you know, like we've talked about it. So it's not like he's getting mad. Like he literally likes
And
the
comments.
videos and comments on it. And he every time we tag him, like he sees it. Like he likes that shit, puts laughing faces or whatever it is.
Or
So,
even like,
so when we do stuff, it's for content, and like they know it's obviously helping them too. So it's not like we're actually like
it's a
dying to get a JOP on or like, cause they're literally like a call away, like, you know.
Yeah, I mean, that's cool. And I think like when we meet these artists, like that's literally the topic that we talk about. Bro, the skits are funny, and then we'll just be like, oh yeah, the people are living it.
That's
Like-
literally the first thing GOP told Angel. He's like, twin.
Oh yeah, it was
Yeah,
like,
so I think it's pretty cool. Yeah, I know a lot of people make it seem like we're like dying to get him on and stuff like that, but I think it's just building up the hype, you know? Like I don't know if we're allowed to say this, but like we haven't really like formally tried to set up a date.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and then we did play soccer with him, which obviously was.
Damn, I feel like that
fucking
was such a
badass.
big moment. I didn't even realize how big that was gonna be.
Me either.
I thought it was gonna be like another light date and shit. I didn't realize how big that was gonna be.
Yeah.
No, we literally went to In-N-Out after, just fucking forgot about.
No, like literally went to go play with him. Like, fucking, valió verga. Yeah, I did. We got in the car, went to In-N-Out, and like went home. Like, I don't even think we talked about it after.
No,
we didn't. Like, it was whatever's.
Yeah.
Because I don't think we were like on our content game like that back then.
I feel like we're little by little getting back.
Yeah, we're getting more into. I feel like we were never really that into it though. You know, I feel like looking back, there's been some moments I was like, fuck, like we could have made a highlight out of that, champ.
Yep.
Like we never thought about it. Like this is some
A lot
wild
of times.
shit.
Yeah. And I feel like with the content, timing is like the most important thing with making content. Like,
Yeah.
You really gotta
Content.
time your highlights and your edits.
But I guess
Okay,
for
so
Tito-
before you move on, yes, what were you gonna say?
No, I was gonna wrap it up.
No, we haven't wrapped it up. Yes or no?
Yes or
no
no?
sacan güey. Is Tito better than Luis R?
Is Tito Luis better than Luis at the moment? I think so, yeah.
You said kind of no, huh?
I think Luis.
But whatever Luis did before, like obviously kind of beats.
That's the thing
But I'm
too,
talking
huh?
about right now, like
As in the moment.
right now, I think in terms of
No,
publicity-
in terms of your heart.
well, I'm gonna talk about it. I think in terms of publicity, Tito's winning, but one of the hardest things to do right here in the United States
It's
and
selling.
Mexico is selling tickets, and I think Luis R still does that better.
Way
Oh,
better.
yeah, yeah.
No, Luis R. Tito can't sell an arena.
yeah, but
Luis R. could do that 3 times a week.
Yup.
So I think Luis R. is still king.
I think Luis R is still king.
But
I feel
I-
like there's a balance, and we see that a lot too. Like let's just say, Marca Me Pe, like they don't do that good in streams, but they could sell arenas.
Back
and then
then,
let's talk
Back then.
What do you mean back then?
Marca MP?
Yeah.
They can't sell an arena.
Oh well, like let's just say theaters or whatever it is, you know. Like,
Oh,
they
yeah.
still have shows.
Oh,
They
theaters,
can-
yeah.
Fucking haters, huh? Say it right. It's not an arena.
All right.
Oh.
All right. Marca Me Pe could do tours. They can go on tour every
Yeah.
year. But like, I think I checked the streams yesterday, and it was like 5 million a month. But like, let's go to like Neton Vega. He's like at 15 million, like 3 times. But he can't have a show, you know.
yeah, it's that balance.
Here in the U.S.
Porque no tiene visa. But I think. Damn, was that
I want to
rude?
get Marca Me Pe on
Was
the
that
podcast,
rude?
bro. Like, I think we should just talk about that shit. It'll be funny.
Damn, hopefully that wasn't rude. But you guys know what I meant. Like, you actually can't come. But I think he could sell, like, just for like, because everybody wants to see him, you know, at least for the first time. But then after that, I don't know.
Damn.
No, it's hard.
At least
bro.
on the big markets. Like, they can't sell like a Milwaukee
I don't
type
think
shit.
it's.
But like,
I don't think it's enough. I don't think it's enough.
hey, was that being a dick?
Nah.
But like, okay, but a Pico Rivera, like, bro, like, se
Yeah,
llena,
yeah.
like, easy. Like caben, what, 15,000 people? It's a really
Bro,
big
he's
place.
really on the come up. Neton Vega, like I like his music. I like El Plumas.
It's because it's a thing. Like, he's like really.
I think his flow,
it just stands out.
His flow is what makes him stand out.
His flow, this flow.
His cadence. There you go.
¿Qué es
Cadence.
eso?
Cadence is like the way you sing the song, like the melody that you sing it in.
Dude, also too, I wanted to mention there's a song, Si no quieres no. Like I feel like I don't know if this is like Mexican, like cold.
Uy.
De su madre.
Damn, le diste la mera jeta.
I don't know.
Hey,
If
it
it's
fell
like,
on there.
do you guys ever listen to songs and then you guys are like,
He's scared.
Turn on
no,
the.
I already left.
No, it fell in there.
No, I saw it leave that.
Turn on the fire.
Tiene
Okay,
miedo,
sorry.
I was,
la niña.
back to what I was saying. So like, do you guys ever listen to songs from like artists that are from Mexico and you're like, what does this mean? Like, am I really an osabo?
Yeah, like the
Like when Neton
like the
goes,
slang.
yeah, when Neton goes, a mí me gusta la cerveza caliente. Like, is that some
Yeah.
code for some shit, or like,
I don't
or
know.
do you think they actually like hot beer? Because that's fucking gross.
That's interesting.
Does that mean like te chingas una cerveza no matter what? Like si te encuentras una cerveza caliente, like.
Maybe it means you're addicted.
No,
Dude, I don't claim it.
Don't call me like a cookie. I did not say that. Don't be like, I wish Papa knows I was. Fuck, he said that shit.
No, it's because, for example,
I'm just trying to find
look,
out.
even if we were
Esa
a
todavía no me la sé.
No. For example, even if we were from Mexico, I mean, we are from Mexico, but there's certain things that are said in certain
¿Qué serás?
regions.
Güerita, ojos
I
azules.
know, bro.
There's things that are said in certain regions. Like the people in Sinaloa are not gonna talk the same as the people from Michoacan. So
Yeah.
I feel like it'd be
Hold up. That's like right next to each other.
No,
Sinaloa's a state in the.
but they still have different slang.
No, but Sinaloa is a state. Michoacan's a city? Fuck. Okay.
I'm just trying to know if fucking like hot beer or not, bro.
Okay,
Look, I'm
anyway,
just
anyway.
saying,
Like,
everybody.
I can't
you can
imagine
just say-
drinking a cerveza caliente, bro.
No, you'll see.
That's nasty.
That's gross.
Fuck it. You want to get drunk? You gotta get drunk.
All right, guys, let us know in the comments what does
What does that
tomando una
mean, bro?
cerveza caliente mean.
No, but I feel like that's light work. I think the ones that get crazy is like those Mexican like techno-ish songs. And like those little TikTok songs. Eso sí no los entiendo nada.
Which ones? Like Kevin AMF type shit?
No. Yeah, but like also like the other people that like I don't really know who they are.
Oh, like Danny Flow, like Danny Flow type vibe.
Yeah, something like
That's
that. The other guy
Mexican.
was like, "A me vale verga la vida con unos pinches panzadidas," and I was like, "Fuck, like, what is going on here?" Like those type of songs, like no les entiendo nada.
I think we were talking about the slang, huh?
The slang?
Yeah. Maybe they're just like
no. I'm just trying to figure out who likes hot beer. That's all I wanted.
who
to
likes
find out.
hot beer. Comment down you like hot
Like, you
beer.
imagine it's like a
Neton.
hot Corona, and like you're here in the sun and you just drink it. Oh,
Yeah, I like really wish I got to see Neton and like ask him that.
That'd be cool.
Damn, I fucked up. I didn't see him at Baja Beach Fest. I feel like I could have.
He seems like a cool guy, like very genuine, very.
Angel asked
humble.
Kevin I'm if for a video, and he said no.
Yeah, he said no. Whatever. With the song Madonna. How does the song go?
Como Ronaldinho, pero...
And I even told him like, hey, let's do the TikTok. Like, I learned it and everything. Like, I waited 45 minutes to like talk to them. Like, I learned the song and everything. I learned a little.
But what was the
Well,
takeaway
shit.
from that moment, though?
But I gotta
Like,
get
wait-
bigger. Para que les importe.
There you go.
Si no,
Tell
no.
that to the people because
Damn, that's
they need to know there's still more to chase. You know, there's more to.
Yeah,
achieve.
no, definitely. The more numbers we have, the more we're gonna get to like put our own things. Cause, like
Numbers
there's some
matter.
podcasts that we do where we don't have a word or a say in
Yeah.
anything.
When it comes to shit like this, like you could tell how people only care about numbers. Like,
Oh God!
like that's real. Like the way you're dressed, like they'll treat you better wherever you are. If you
You
If
drive
you have
a nice
and
car.
then it starts with you have a big chain or no? Big chain, yes. No
the
chain. No.
followers,
Yeah.
That's just the reality of the world in any part.
yeah.
Yeah, huh? It's not just here.
It's not just here, you know. But fuck, man. Damn, is it me or they?
Yeah, the music's louder.
I'm about to call the cops.